Hello, everyone. We are back at another episode at PeopleOS. PeopleOS is our very own podcast for anything related to HR, from emerging trends in HR to leadership insights and thoughts. We are following just the trends in technology and HR. Thank you. Today, our topic for the day is how AI, skills, and people are aligning together, and that's extremely non negotiable for business growth. Myself, the host today, Saikat Chakraborty. I head the marketing for CIEL HR. We have the privilege of having Nelson Kulandairaj. He is the Chief Digital Officer at CIEL HR. Welcome, Nelson.
Thank you, Saket. It is nice to be here.
Just talking about Nelson, as many of you might already know him, he is a 20-year-old veteran in this industry. He has worked in behemoths in the past like Mahindra Satyam, Tech Mahindra, Capgemini, and Adrenaline in the past, leading large transformational projects, HR systems integration, and as such. So, privileged to have him here today once again. He talks extensively about his experience of driving transformation. He believes in two mantra, primarily that data speaks, and these data transforms digital lives. He has been a pioneer in kind of initiating the movement for CLHR in the tech-led transformation. Nelson has kind of spent countless hours, more than 5,000 hours, in giving talks, in kind of integrating how we can contribute to the larger development of the ecosystem from the grassroots level. We'll hear from him about his experience, about how he has done it, and how HR industry is transforming in today's episode. Today's topic, Nelson, as you know, is about AI. And AI, we have been hearing about it from a couple of years or more so as to how it has kind of come in our daily lives. It has transformed the very way we work, right? How, according to you, is it going to transform the way that people look at work in itself? And how is it going to kind of impact the various generations of people that are there in the workforce today?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. As you rightly said, AI, data, and people, they are the kind of change makers of today for any business to even thrive. Okay, they have to strive and they have to thrive. In that, AI, data, coupled with the people, are going to make the huge impact. Today, this has become a boardroom conversations in terms of how AI is helping you to move the value chain up. Okay, what are the contributions that you are giving to the top line and bottom line? That is the level of intensity in which AI is being discussed today. AI is not just a technology subject. As we seen earlier, it has become a core aspect of every business. If you ask about how it is going to transform everybody's day-to-day life, everybody's work, it's a lot to talk about it. Maybe we will discuss about that
Right.
as we move forward. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think we hear a lot about how HR can improve productivity in team level, individual level. But is it only restricted to that? I want to understand from you. Or is there a larger picture that is there that we can drive at using AI?
Definitely, Saket, it's not about just one function like an HR. Now, AI is touching and in fact disrupting every phases of our own lives. Okay, if you say our personal life itself is kind of disrupted so much, definitely at the work you will see a larger impact aligned to the bigger picture. HR is one of the core aspects where we see AI is going to play a major role. If you look at HR, we saw that the hire to retire. right? In that spectrum of hire to retire, the 9 yards of HR life cycle, every aspect has a kind of impact. For example, whether it is to do with your skilling, starts from the first grassroots level, and then hiring people at various levels, and then enabling them with new age learning and development interventions, and then planning for their succession, and then taking care of their payroll, HRMS systems, or doing that aspects of it, not just about time, leave and attendance. It's much beyond that. Okay, if you are in a recruitment business, you would need lots of these AI technologies, tools and systems which will act as a turbocharging to execute very efficiently. I would say if you're an Ironman, the AI tools and platforms are going to be like Iron Man suit that will help you to orbit out of this galaxy, right? That is a kind of disruption and intervention that we are seeing. However, the important aspect is, as you mentioned, about the data. Okay, for you to be successful in driving business outcomes using AI interventions, the first is having the right data. I would use the term understand your data. Okay, right data means understand your data, what you have, and then you see how you can derive insights and take actions out of them, right? Previously, MIS reports and all used to be just a check in the box. Now they have become a change maker. Okay, changing the game. They can help you to pivot to new territory altogether. That is where now we are seeing now HR is one piece of it, but then it has got major impact across the spectrum.
Right. Nelson, I think I understand that data is something that you talk about very extensively, right?
Yeah.
And data, truckloads of data are there sitting in organization, right? How do you think AI can make use of this data and deliver impactful results where humans have struggled so far? How do you think that will change the game
Yeah.
totally?
Yeah. Definitely. Now, if you look at my signature themes, I used to say that data to decide and design to
To
lead.
lead.
Data to decide means what action you have to take should be based on the data. Design to lead is how you are going to lead, right? Leading your team, leading your industry, leading your segment, wherever you are operating, you have to lead. Design to lead means how you are going to make use of this data that will help you to lead, right? That is where AI is going to play a major role, right? Today, everyone, as you rightly said, everyone has got tons and tons of data, but what are you doing with the data? Right, that is going to be the critical aspect of it. For that, now I would say it should be aligned to the common goals of the organization, the larger picture of the organization vision. If you are saying that in the next 2 years, I'm just giving an example, next 2 years I will be number two in my segment, then you have to see where AI can play a role and do that. Don't consider that as a siloed technology intervention. You consider that as a business transformation intervention. Then what will happen? Then you will pay lots of attention to the data that you collect, the data that you process, the data that you transmit, the data that you transfer, and all those things. To me, don't assume or think as a technology marvel. Think that as a magic wand given to your hand so that you can change the whole business spectrum and you can make multiple pivots that can happen in your journey.
Right, absolutely. I think what I understand is previously uh, data was something that was handled by a few teams well,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Now data has become more democratized. Everyone can make use of it to the business need that they have within their team or to kind of match it with the larger picture in the
Yeah.
organization.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think you must have come across certain challenges that you would have seen in relation to every major change always faces a challenge, kind of roadblocks. What, according to you, is the roadblock for AI in implementing in a company?
Yeah, that's another interesting question. As a human being, we want always someone to complement us.
Right.
We want always someone to augment our skills and capabilities. Okay, we always want someone to listen to us. Always want someone to do something on behalf of us. That's a human tendency. If you put AI in that aspect, it is going to be a complementing aspect for you. It is going to be another companion for you. Okay, assume that as a fellow traveler in a long journey, then you won't feel any challenges in adopting or implementing any AI solutions. Today, people have a fear. Okay, it may be or may not be true. The time will tell. People are thinking that it is going to replace them. That is where the first roadblock you hit with. Okay, take them along the journey. Okay, tell people we are doing this for the bigger picture. Okay, imbibe the culture that they belong to the transformation. Okay, they belong to the movement that we are now heading towards. Then these kind of things will definitely fall in place. Now, Saikat, you must be knowing now of all the technologies that we have seen so far, whether it is to do with mobile or cloud or internet, anything. AI is kind of changing the overall landscape, and the scale and the speed at which it is kind of a fast tracking, evolving, and everything is happening right in front of our eyes. That is where organizations to embrace the culture of getting everyone aligned to the common goal and tell them that AI is another companion for you, one more kid in the block which is going to help you to meet your aspirations at every level. Okay, maybe at the people level, at the process level. Okay, at the revenue level, at the profit level. Then I think these kind of interventions can be implemented. Easy said than done. That is where the leadership has to play a major role on the organization change management initiatives. That's where I would reflect upon.
Right, right. So, what I hear from you is AI is your companion
Yeah,
in this journey to align yourself to the larger vision of the company. And we are always for the people,
yeah,
right? We are a people business, right? We work for the people, and AI is for the people. It's democratizing your
yeah,
data and everything, assisting you in your
yeah,
journey. Absolutely. Thanks for that. The other thing that is in my mind is we see AI being used by different generations in different way. Uh, so far, there are only handful probably of select AI users who we can call term them as power users maybe, right? Now, how do we kind of build that? Uh, because as you rightly said, is the next industrial revolution is going to transform and it's inevitable, right? How do we bring the next gen of workforce who are kind of AI native, so to say, right? I hear from you in your conversations earlier what you have been trying to do with your Impact AI program. If you can share some light on that.
yeah, definitely. That is another subject very close to my heart. Prior to that, as a company, CIEL HR, being India's most comprehensive tech-led HR solutions company, we have woven AI across all the technology platforms that we are having. I repeat it, we identify ourselves as India's most comprehensive tech-led HR solutions company, right? Comprehensive because, as I told you, we touch from skilling to learning and development to HRMS to payroll to succession planning to background verification to regulatory check for labor complaints and all those things. We cover the 9 yards of a people, right? And we say tech-led HR solutions company because all these offerings are done through a technology platform, which are all supercharged by the AI solutions that we have plugged in across all the platforms. We have consciously taken a decision that we are not force fitting anything. We are just doing a native way of integrating these solutions. That is one aspect of it. While we are on that subject, the important aspect is getting the people aspects right from the beginning. Right, you have to address this at a grassroots level. Okay, I will come to that little later, but I want to answer the other question. There are power users, there are normal users, and all those things. But then everyone is an AI user today. If you are using a smartphone, you are connected with the AI, right? So this is another technology cycle that has become a level playing field for everyone, right? If you are a 25 years experienced person and someone is a 3 years experienced person, in front of AI, both are same, right? That is a kind of level playing field that has happened, right? For that, you need to attract right talent. And that has to happen from the grassroots level. In our organization, we see that catch them young. That's a philosophy that we work upon. Catch them young means while they are in the college, right? Enable them, equip them, empower them, right? It is not about another teaching. It's not about another training, right? It is about empowering them. For that, you need to give the right experience to the students. okay, before they get into the final year, put them into some kind of intervention where they get the real world impact. That's where the impact program comes into picture. That stands for industry immersion program accelerating career transformation in the AI era. So what we are doing is we are reimagining the way the industry and academia collaboration is happening today. Right? They are doing brilliant job. The industry is now doing something, and the academia is doing whatever they can do within their guardrails, and they have lots of things to take care. That is where, from the industry, we want to kind of help them accelerate the journey for the students by giving them the industry immersion experience and making them work on live projects. It is not like another thing that they are doing. It is going to be live project. As I told you, since we are a technology organization, we have now 11 different platforms, then sufficient amount of work to be done, and all the platforms are having AI component into it, AI plugged into it. So these new age kids, Gen Z, Gen Alpha kids, would love to work in that kind of environment. We have kind of run some kind of pilot programs. Around 70 of the students have gone through that from across the country. Okay, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 kind of cities. They have traveled across the country and come to our offices and got that experience. When I meet them in their college, when I go and meet their professors, they say that the transformation that we have seen with the students within 2 months is humongous. They're asking now how we can do this for more students. How do we scale up? Right? It is well aligned with our core purpose. Also, we always say at the CIEL HR, we are here to develop the human capital for the organized sector. I think these are the intervention that we can do. And AI is the magic wand, the Iron Man suit or a Spider Man suit that can make it happen.
Right. I think truly the powering the human capital, like you said,
Yeah.
right, and powering the dreams of India. And
Yeah.
every Indian has a dream. The 1.4 billion people, everyone has a dream. And I'm glad that we are trying to create that impact across the generations and people. Thank you, Nelson. Thank you for your time and speaking on the podcast in PeopleOS. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Saket. It was nice talking to you. Looking forward to your other podcast. Thank you.